Hey everybody, welcome back to Prince of Persia, and today we are headed to the Royal Gardens and the start of the palace proper.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do some silly gimmick thing for the intro, because you said you would take care of it.
CJs, you are talking all over Elika right now. Please.
Sorry, I'll try not to do that.
Well, it's too fucking late now.
Wait, can we start the video over? I wasn't listening.
Yeah, watch. Artix is just gonna sit there in silent disgust now.
If only I knew the lore of the Royal Palace in Prince of Persia 2008.
Look, if you don't want to hear Elika telling you all about the rich and detailed history of this whole world, then you're probably exactly like 90% of the players.
Hey,
what they could have done. Go ahead, Crow. What I was about to say is stupid.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was one of the people who got that achievement for talking to Elika literally every chance you got.
Oh, fuck! Oh no! What I was about to say was that they should have put in an achievement for that! Oh no!
Amazing.
Damn it! You've stymied me again, Prince of Persia 2008.
One minute you're rich, next you're staring the end of the world in the face.
I love the fact that on the PC version you can actually make out what that symbol on the ground is supposed to be, because it looks blurry and crappy as fuck on the console versions.
This is a pretty looking game.
Yeah, it is very pretty. That's about all it has going for it, but you know, details.
Hey, it has Nolan North and Kari Walgren going for it.
So did White Knight Chronicles.
Fuck, you're right!
Well, okay. Fair enough.
And for what it's worth, they do, while they're in it, sort of salvage the game temporarily. And then you go back to fucking Leonard. And did Elika just drop into the abyss there for a second?
She sure did.
I don't know why this is a flight pad area, because it seems like this would be much more easily done with the step power.
They really should have just used the jump pads from Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
Well, yeah, like, I suppose, at the very least, they didn't make it a Breath of Maz area. And, like, literally go full Sonic 2006 on it.
Oh yeah, gotta speed up!
Anyway, so who's ready for a puzzle?
Idea which one we move first?
Me.
I think we should start over there.
I'm not.
But as for how we open the sluice gates...
Oh yeah, I love the word sluice!
And I've never seen the plate active.
That's a carryover from my LP of Resident Evil Revelations 2, where people said the word sluice all the motherfucking time. I love that word.
So yeah, this is here's our puzzle. These you say there's 4 levers, and each one turns all of the surrounding all the little surrounding pools, and the sludge will flow through the openings, and you have to get it to the top right corner.
Oh, that's pretty neat. It's like one of those puzzles where you gotta light up all the lights.
So you don't have to get it through all of them. You just have to get it to the end point. It doesn't matter what route you take.
Right, yeah.
And, like, I think, like, there's definitely one correct path for sure. I don't know if there are, like, multiple paths you can ultimately get it to go through, because, like, I know, like, when I was recording this for my version that no one will ever see again, like, I consulted GameFAQs for this one, and it basically only gave you one correct route, so...
GameFAQs is basically Elika when you think about it.
That is kinda true.
There's no achievement for talking to GameFAQs, though. If anything, you lose a sense of achievement.
GameFAQs has a place, a time and a place, but, yeah, you know...
GameFAQs does have a place. www.gamefax.com.
God damn it. Anyway, this is the exact same puzzle on the other side, so we're just gonna speed through this.
Oh, wait, like the solution's the same and everything?
I don't think the solution is the same, but the puzzle is exactly the same, so...
Oh, okay. Well, this is a pretty cool puzzle. It's definitely better than that other one with the levers from way earlier. That one sucked.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
You know, the one with the tanks of goop. The one where Crow did like a 45-minute fast forward.
Oh, that's the one for the windmills. That's not the tanks of goop one.
Oh, well, fuck.
Yeah, no, the tanks of goop were for the Heaven's Stair.
Never said I wasn't.
But yeah, like,
I can do more than just
now that it's done, like, I suppose I should talk about the thing that always annoyed me about this puzzle was the fact that the camera angle makes turning some of these levers completely counterintuitive.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I figured that might be a problem. Like, it's the Ratchet and Clank problem. Which way do I fucking rotate the bolt crank?
Exactly, yeah, and you have to sort of, like, flip it around in your head and, oh god, don't fall into the corruption arctics.
Well, I mean, you would think that we would be able to simply, you know, go to the other side of the pillar, but no, that was just a complete impossibility.
Wait, to get to that flying thing, that's why you did that?
Yeah, we had to raise the stone so that we could reach the flight pad.
You couldn't just, like, Elika your way up there?
Basically, what we're trying to get here is...
We could have, but then we wouldn't have had to do a puzzle.
I guess you've got a point.
Also, yeah, well, that was convenient.
I don't know, I think that's kind of clever. They make you think you did it, but, like, it's not super clever because you haven't fought the boss, so you would be instantly suspicious. Damn.
Oh, you...
But wait, what? It doesn't matter?
No, it doesn't matter at all.
What the fuck? Oh, she's free now!
Yeah, also, just for the record, that was the first time that I had died in combat in the entire game.
Oh, wow, look at Mr. Show Off.
It's amazing what happens when you're not terrible at this game, Crow.
Fuck you!
Boy, that health bar sure hasn't changed much.
Yeah, basically, welcome to, like, your preview of the rest of the concubine fights from here on out. She has a disturbingly high defense. Like,
She's not terrible. Like, she's not the most egregious of the characters, I don't think.
yeah, no, that's definitely the warrior by far, but then again, the warrior is a gimmick boss, so it kind of comes with the territory with him.
I was gonna say the prince is the most egregious, but okay.
Yeah, so this is the concubine's main gimmick. This little wave of corruption behind her. You can't hit her with your sword, and if you try to use Elika, she will just throw her. So you have to actually throw the concubine to get rid of that.
Oh, they force you to use a move for the solution to the... Oh my god, this is so riveting! Fuck!
To be fair, like all of the, like, again, with the exception of the warrior, but like all three of the normal corrupted bosses sort of have that sort of tell to them too. Like, the alchemist did that where you had to throw him.
Fine.
The hunter did that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, but you didn't, like, have to throw them. Like, the alchemist's tell was that were, like, the weird tentacle things that you had to hit with Elika. And, you know, like, the hunter, when he turned blue, you had to use the sword on him.
True enough, yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, it's not out of place. It's just that, yeah, this is the one the concubine does, and, yeah, it kind of sucks.
And now we get to the part where, basically, healing the area actually makes it look worse.
Huh. That's kind of weird. Why is there all this grass underground?
Magic.
I guess so. This seems like a really stupid place to build a palace.
So you used to spend time.
I'm surprised that by now you haven't figured out that you could literally just ask any question of the game and the answer will literally be Ormaz.
What is going on with his shirt?
I don't know.
I missed it. What is happening to the shirt?
Oh, it's clipping through his torso. Oh my god, look at it!
Ah! Oh! What the hell?
Never got into gardening.
Prince, are you okay?
Hey, they're just plants. We can get you some more.
She looks down and is like, oh my god, what's wrong with your chest?
Flowers, trees. You're a
Physics. That's what's
You deserve
wrong.
it.
Yes.
You can make these gardens grow. again.
Oh, it's like wiggling. It's like he's wearing like a leather skirt.
Good god, it's
Oh, it's
stuck!
still fucked up.
It's still there. What is it doing?
When was it
The
that
the
she-
prince has put on an apron now, apparently.
3 years ago. Since then,
Meanwhile, Elika's talking about like her sad, tragic backstory, and like the prince's fucking like pyramid head butcher clothes are just flapping in the wind.
like they died too.
Yes, the plants died because nobody was looking after them. That's how that works, Elika.
They went
Well,
with
I
the
mean,
world.
they're fucking underground, so yeah, I'd assume they would die.
That's right. The quest of our people is past.
Why would you build a palace above a floating hell
Tell me
pit
something about
cavern?
Tell you what.
I-
don't know.
I would assume that,
How
like,
it's,
you know,
who was your
much like the other areas of the game, like,
Never.
the big giant chasms that you can fall into were, like, filled in at one point and they just sort of collapsed in on themselves because something Ahriman, something darkness. But,
I guess so.
yeah.
I am loving this music. Crow, are you a fan of?
Hotline Miami 2, Frantic Aerobics.
I am very much a fan of
Boom Boom Dollar.
Artix, what do you think of?
This remix of Spider Dance.
You know, I don't know. It's all right. You know, not really a personal favorite, but I thought it was thematically appropriate for the area.
Is it better than the Hall & Oates song Maneater?
Debatable.
Your answer really your reputation hinges on your answer to that question.
I was gonna say it beats the pants off another Final Fantasy 13 song.
That is true.
Look, man, all I'm saying is that I'm on brand. Anyway, yeah, a lot of these jumps are close enough that it looks like you could maybe do it, but then when you try, the game's like, haha, nope, fuck you.
Double middle fingers. That's what you want in your video game, is double middle fingers to the player.
Yep. Also, we're kind of getting a sense of the aesthetic here, like in the background, but yeah, the thing that really like sets the royal palace aside from like the other levels is the fact that like for the most part its background is this big giant like literal Arabian Nights style background. Like you caught a glimpse of the big giant crescent moon and the stars in the background there.
It is pretty neat.
Yeah, like I really love that sort of like the washed out blue and white and gold of everything. And then you notice as like you heal the various areas, it suddenly and very jarringly shifts to daylight in the healed area. So like you'll notice it probably in the videos coming up about how like you know, half the place will be in darkness and then you pan around and like the other half is in daylight, and it's like just a literal like 1-0 split between the two halves of it, and it gets a little, like I said, really incongruous, and it also like really diminishes the aesthetic of the palace.
Yeah, you're right. The brown is kind of ruining the view a little bit. It's kind of clashing.
For what it's worth, in the next video, we will get a really good look at the area. So, yeah, don't worry, you'll get your scenery porn soon.
I do like porn.
I had no doubts.